Go ahead with questions for Coach.
Your guys are saying that was just a tough, gritty series from the first minute to the last.
Yeah, that's a you got to give Nashville a lot of kudos for how they compete and how they make you play. And there's not a lot of time and space, and it's you got to take what they give you and try to work your way through it. But it was challenging, and it went right down to the end. We've got a couple of significant breaks in the series tonight in the last game, and we took advantage of it.
Joel, how nice is it to close this thing out in 6 and save some legs here, not having to go to Game 7?
Well, obviously you don't want to play. We played like we had to win this game, and that first period had more action than we've seen coming off the last, I guess, third period at home. And the start of this game was, really was a lot of not just offense but unpredictability in the game. I thought we settled down after that, but certainly, when you got a chance to win, you don't want to play any extra games. You don't want to play any extra shifts. And now we got Vancouver again.
As a young player, can you talk about Jonathan Taves and his reputation already for playing big in big games to get the game winner tonight?
Yeah, Johnny's like that. He knows when the games are on the line, he wants to be out there. His game seems to get bigger and better, and the higher the stage. But you gotta love the way he wants the puck, his speed, his tenacity, his position defensively, and look over time, just it continues to get better. And I think that. It's a good sign. I thought his Olympics probably illustrates his whole career, how it's gone. He got better and better as the tournament went on.
Joel, I know we've asked you a lot about Antti Niemi, but one power play goal with about 30 chances, does that kind of say it all about him?
I think he was one of, you look at the penalty killing did an outstanding job, but I thought Antti was big in the series. I thought he's very consistent. I thought he was big in the net. Really helped solidify our PK. I thought Soaps did a great job. Johnny Madden, you could talk about every single guy getting the job done in that area, and I think that was one of the key areas that helped us through the series.
Joel, just about every guy we talked to said with Vancouver, you guys don't like each other very much. Pretty fair assessment.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't take long to rekindle the animosity, and you play a playoff series with a team, that's where it starts, and the rivalries and the emotion and the intensity is in place. But at the same time, the playoffs, you got to have composure, you got to have discipline, and you got to be smart. And the focus is to win the game and win your shifts. But retaliation, that's not going to be successful or work. And I think let's be excited knowing we got to be at our best. They're a dangerous team in a lot of ways, but let's be smart.
Joel, the first round win was not the only goal, of course, of this team, but is there always a little bit of exhilaration, if not relief, just to get past each round?
There's never any easy rounds in this business, and being around for a bit, I think the one thing that you can always argue about, the first round might be always the toughest around the league. And you look at the closeness of all the series and how the battle goes, and it's everybody's targeting the first round, everybody's fresh, everybody's looking forward to it. And, like I said, we were fortunate with key bounces in the last two games to get W's off of it. But it's I just think that the challenge obviously goes up, but the first round is always a tough round.
Joel, your guys were getting a lot of their shooting lanes. How big was it tonight, and how big is it to block a lot of shots in the playoffs?
Well, I think we got some great shot blockers. I think Soaps leads the category, or leads us in that way as far as his positioning, sacrificing his body. It's amazing where he gets hit and how he keeps going out there. But he seems to get in the shooting lane. You got you're facing a couple of hardest shots in the game, and you're willing to sacrifice your body. And I think you can read off of that. I mean, not read off of it as a team. You can feed off of that, and I think it becomes contagious. And everybody's willing. We had a couple of guys in the third, late in the game, diving almost head first in front of shot. So it's it's whatever it takes to win, and I think Soaps is the ringleader in that department.
You talk about the quirkiness of that second goal and how it fit into that wild first period.
Yeah, especially coming off to the last game ending. It was I didn't know if it was. I couldn't see because it was right in front of their bench, and it was down there, and it happened to hit Kaner, and what a fortunate bounce. Though sometimes you get a break like that. Had a nice little momentum thing when we scored that. Next thing you know, it's a 3-3 hockey game. So it's we didn't take advantage of it the way we should or could have, but at the same time, you look back and a fourth goal was a huge one.
Joel, talking about styles of hockey, were the last two games maybe more your style, and when you talk about Vancouver, is it night and day compared to what Nashville brings?
Well, we'll get a couple days and re-evaluate Vancouver. But, they're a top-scoring team in the league. The Sedins are as good as anybody in the game. Their puck possession, their threat off the rush, their involvement with their D. There's a lot of things you got to be aware of. But I thought Game 4 in here, I thought we played the way we have to play to be successful. And I thought the last 3 games is more representative of how we play.
Anyone else? Thanks.
Thank you.